One of the things about living in Tennessee where we get a ton of rain is I have to deal with a ton of fungus, powdery mildew, issues with too much water. I've just basically been letting this pumpkin do its thing. I don't fight a whole lot at the end of the season because I'm over all of the diseases and pests, but this is what powdery mildew looks like on the leaves. Let me show you a couple other examples. So this is an example of a pretty healthy leaf. It does have a couple spots on it, but then as you go up the vine, you can see where it's got all of these powdery spots on it. And that's what powdery mildew is. So if you're seeing that on your plants, it is a good idea to try to get a hold of this. I usually fight it a lot more in the summer, but again, it is September and we have back to school and sports, and so the pumpkins are sometimes the last thing on my list. It is treatable, and if you catch it early, it's not going to get as bad as these leaves. So one of my favorite things to use is this copper fungicide by Captain Jack's. I use this all the time. You can tell it's a well-loved bottle. It does work pretty well, and I also like a baking soda solution, which is also what I'll use for my blight. So you just spray it on the leaves, and it will get rid of it pretty quickly if you are consistent. And if not, your leaves will start to die off and look like mine do. This is also really contagious, so cutting off of these leaves, keeping them sprayed and not letting them spread to your other plants is a good idea. This is a do as I say, not as I do. I am still getting little baby pumpkins, however, so I'm going to let this vine go until it's just kaput and won't work for me anymore. Not related, but look at these beautiful morning glories. They're finally starting to come out for me. Hello, Jaxie.